Okay guys, so basically here's the scenario. You go to file your tax return and somebody's already filed it for you, claimed the refund and pocketed the money, all while you're stuck dealing with the paperwork proving to the IRS that you had nothing to do with it. Does this happen in practice? You better believe it. We see it all the time, folks. And you know, unfortunately, it has happened more often than not, especially recently, as identity theft has been on the rise. Us as CPAs and enrolled agents have seen more and more clientele coming with an IRS IP PIN already in hand so that we can file their tax return using that IP PIN. So what is an IP PIN? Why does the IRS issue this PIN? Well, if your identity's been stolen and somebody actually filed a tax return or did any kind of frivolous paperwork or tax document filings with a tax authority on your behalf, you're going to be stuck fixing it. So if that did happen and you're already in a process of proving that you had nothing to do with the filing, the IRS will issue you an IRS IP PIN, which is a security PIN number with 6 digits that you will need to use to actually file that tax return. So if anybody is actually out there using your stolen identity, your social security number or family's social security number and attempting to file frivolous returns, they will not be able to do that because they would require an IRS IP PIN, which is issued to taxpayers who have had identity theft occur. So unfortunately, it's not easy to obtain this PIN. So the IRS issues it once a year. Every year you get a new one. It comes in the mail. You actually need to go online and download it, only using other security measures to verify your identity. So you might be asking yourself, who's susceptible to having their identity stolen for a tax return? And most people would say, oh, high income earners or people with special tax situations. But in reality, it's happening more and more to just about everybody. And especially children or elderly, they're the most vulnerable because they don't even use their identity as often. So it's much easier to go through and steal somebody's identity that's never filed a tax return yet or stopped filing a tax return because they don't have any income and they're elderly. So folks, in the next 3 segments, we're going to cover exactly how to obtain this IP PIN, advanced tax strategies that deal with the IP PIN, and lastly, we'll go over protecting loved ones and protective filings. So stay tuned. I got more for you coming right up.